podcast. Again, we're here in the Solano College TV studio. I'm Nick Ceruna and I'll be your moderator. And I'm joined today by Jade Guevara and Isis Fernandez. And in our podcast today, we will be talking about whether or not aliens are real. So, for our first segment, we will be discussing the scientific possibility of aliens and what scientists have discovered about life beyond Earth. So, Jade, how do we figure out if aliens are real?
So scientists have to look at the specific planet, and they also have to look at things like the water, temperature, and atmosphere. And they have to look at whether the planet's atmosphere can protect or support life, along with temperatures that are too extreme. And obviously, water, you need water to survive on a planet.
Is that just for humans?
It could be for aliens too.
Well, yeah, but they're looking to see if it's habitable for humans, right?
Yeah, basically.
So,
Well, aliens might not need.
They might not need what we need.
The right atmosphere or the right temperature, but anyways, there's also something known as the Goldilocks zone, and according to Stephen Carney's September 2024 article on NASA, the Goldilocks zone is the area around a star where it is not too hot or cold for liquid water to exist on the surface of surrounding planets.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, what do you guys have for what scientists also factor in?
Well, I feel like a big factor that scientists have to think about is the actual safety of the people going and traveling, because there's a lot of health risks. Like in an article by Kathleen Miller in February 2024 on Frontiers for Young Minds, space missions present many challenges to human health and performance.
Well, yeah,
like space radiation or living in space in a small
confined little area.
Yeah, for a long period of time. And
doesn't it take super long just to get to Mars and the moon?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6-month whole thing.
Yeah, and you have to train your body with the gravity.
G-force.
Those videos where
they spin around in the thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then they.
Because then it's also dangerous. The rocket launches. Because
what if it explodes?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
It takes super long just to get to those planets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How long does it take to get to another one? Mm-hmm. Unless we I don't know, however many years into the future we make it better.
Yeah, our technology also isn't really that advanced right now. Well, I think it's better than how it was, how it used to be, obviously. but I think we still have a long way to go before we can make it fully safe for the people going.
Yeah, because right now, through the telescope and all that, scientists have discovered thousands of planets outside our solar system, besides those 8 planets. Because we already know that those ones, our solar system doesn't have habitable life anywhere else, or we actually don't know that. Not yet. But no, they have found these other planets called exoplanets, and these planets are just planets that are orbiting a star that's not our sun. So another sun has however many other planets. But no, according to Louise Lerner in her December 2025 article, we've cataloged about 6,000 exoplanets, but scientists believe that there are probably at least 1 trillion more out there in our galaxy alone. So that means we've discovered pretty much nothing. Because
it goes along with my other thing here. Scientists can see up to 46.5 billion light years away.
Yeah, and it says in our galaxy alone. Do you know how many other galaxies there are out there?
And space is limitless.
Space is always expanding, I think.
Infinity.
And you said 4.6 billion? 46 billion?
0.5.
We can only see that far, right? And there's infinite amount of planets out there beyond those 46 billion.
Yeah. And we can, even though we can see that many, we can't even travel. We can only travel to what?
2
planets out of how many?
Trillions upon trillions. But they have found some of these, just through the telescope, they can see on the surface that there is liquid water on them. So if the planet has the right conditions for water, it's entirely possible that there is life on that planet. And since space is always, expanding, they're always like, they probably will just continue to discover more planets.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's more planets, that means there's a bigger chance that there's life out there. And trillions of planets, at least a trillion. I don't believe there's not at least one without life.
Mm. Especially if it has like the conditions where there could be life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't even get all the data because they can only see the surface. So how do we know?
If they can see 46.5 billion light years away, why can't? Is there really no planet out there 46.5 billion light years away?
Within those billion light years that doesn't have life?
What?
Within those billions of light years that don't have life?
Yeah.
That we can see?
Yeah, maybe
We don't know.
maybe we don't have the technology to like see life on it. We can just see like what the planet looks like or like the surface level,
Yeah, because if they see a planet that's like just looks super hot, like with no water on it, they're not gonna do more into that.
But there could be life on there
But
too.
there could be life on there. That's the thing.
Because the aliens don't need the same
Exactly.
temperatures as us.
But if they're just trying to look at humans and they look at a planet that has water and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and they focus on that, if it's like at least however many billion light years away, they can only look at this, like they can only look at the surface of it to see that there's water. They can't because look, what if the aliens live in the water?
Or what if they live somewhere like super hot?
They could be living in our waters.
If they live underground or in the water, there's no way that we can find out if there's actually life on there unless we actually go to the planet.
Yeah.
But that's gonna take
Bro,
like a really long time, I think, because we can't even explore all the ocean.
Yeah.
So we'll
And we've
get
only
to
sent
the-
not even 10 people to Mars yet.
Yeah, and they
They
were
sent a dog to the moon.
no, that happened before.
I don't think it landed
Didn't it? No,
But it died.
in space.
So sad.
Yeah.
Why a dog?
Yeah, but if we-
Oh wait, no, they sent animals first.
There was, like, a
before
The monkey.
before humans. It was a monkey, cat, dog.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, whatever. The safety.
Mhm.
We're not gonna go out there and find out yet until we have the technology to do so. Because
Yeah.
if it's that far, you know how long that's gonna take
Mhm.
just to find out if there's life or not. And what if we go there and we find out there is, and then they attack us?
Oh yeah.
But no.
Oh yeah, what do they do if they find life? Like, would they just go back?
Study.
Well, I don't
Or
think
would they
like
stay there?
I don't
make
think
friends?
like intelligent beings have been discovered. More probably like
Bacteria.
yeah.
Mm.
That's
cells or
a living
something.
thing. That's an organism. That's an alien.
Mhm.
But no. It is scientifically possible for there to be aliens on other planets that are habitable. Like if it has water. Actually, I don't know. There's a chance that there's life. But yeah. So now that we've looked at how the scientific side and the possibility of aliens existing, let's move on to how media and pop culture influence how we see aliens.
Have you guys watched alien movies before?
Some.
Kind of.
Some.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot
Mhm.
actually.
Mhm.
Usually, in movies, aliens are portrayed as like dangerous creatures that like try to invade Earth,
Mhm.
or like super like intelligent beings with super advanced technology, and basically this could shape how people see life outside of our planet, our solar system.
Mm-hmm.
And according to a June 2021 article on the Medium, most movies are throughout 1950s and 1960s have pictured aliens as the destructive external beings.
So
Independence Day showed aliens, the movie.
so like
Yeah.
they make people think that aliens are bad if they are real. But
Yeah.
But aren't there good movies?
there are good movies.
There are good movies like E.T. They show E.T.
Didn't
as
he,
like
like-
friendly.
Didn't he use his finger to heal him or
E.T.
something?
phone home.
Yeah, but I think there's more movies that show them being bad than good.
Yeah.
So like, the media shows that if they are real, they're dangerous.
Or something to be scared of, too.
I'd be kind of scared if I saw an alien.
Or I think to some people, just the idea of like knowing there's other life out there scares people.
I'm scared of the ocean. Like the stuff in the ocean that's on our planet.
Yeah.
Imagine like something else. It's way, I don't know, you know. But no, even beside the movies, all the stuff on TikTok and YouTube make it like super easy for people to just see information and just let it spread super quick, you know?
But also, there's a lot of AI on those
Yeah.
apps.
Yeah. So like, AI is horrible. I would fall for it. But no.
even when we didn't have AI, people were still like finding ways to. Well, I don't know if it was all made up, but stuff was still getting spread on the internet, even when we didn't have AI.
Yeah, like because like way back, whenever there's like these videos that go super viral and reach millions of people, like recording a UFO, and like, oh my god, is this an alien? And people are like, I don't know, speculating online, like, oh yeah, it is. But you know, some of these, even back then, before AI, they could still be fake, because they can be edited to make it seem like it's real. Because we didn't see with our own eyes, we saw it through the videos, so we don't know if it's real. And even without evidence, it will still convince people, because since there's no evidence to prove that it's not real, it could be real, and the same thing other way. But you know, according to Anastasia Misic, August 2020 article, by nudging frequent users to keep sharing high-performing content, the algorithm ends up fueling networks of ongoing misinformation. So if people are already feeding into the information about aliens being real, the algorithm is just going to keep feeding them videos about that. So it's going to be like, oh, you like this UFO video? Look at this one. This one could be real too.
Yeah.
I think the media also just exaggerates and wants like people to click their videos or stories or whatever, and you know, they just want to get themselves more likes or shares or whatever.
Because if someone does just like, edit a whole thing, make it just fake, and it will go reach people who think it's real, and then the misinformation just gets widespread, and people are just like, oh, it is real, and then like, oh, how do you know? There's no evidence to prove that it's not. But no, because of social media, there's a lot of stuff about aliens that we don't know if it's real or not.
Yeah, like I feel like because of all the things in like social media or movies and stuff, it makes people unaware of how like scientists actually look for aliens, or because aliens don't always mean like humans that look like us. It could be like cells or like bacteria and stuff like that. Yeah, but in reality, a lot of scientists use radio signals or electromagnetic emissions like radio or television waves to search for signs of life. And that's from a September 2024 NASA article by Wade Sisler. But yeah, I think the way media portrays aliens is yeah, like what you were saying, very exaggerated and not actually how it is in reality.
Which probably makes it more easy to fall into the like trap of believing.
Them being there scary.
Yeah.
Dude, because like aliens could just be some nice little people in the movie.
There could be a planet full of dogs and cats.
Yeah, okay, like if there's a planet that's just fully water, there could be aliens on there in the water, but we will never know, because why would they go out of the water to come see us? You know? But no, from like the movies and all that.
Did Interstellar have
Aliens?
aliens?
That was more like time
no.
travel. Or not time travel.
It kind of was like time travel.
I don't know, I haven't watched it.
But Hail Mary.
Yeah.
The new one, I haven't seen it yet. But no, it shows
Hail Mary had a nice.
like that movie, the aliens are nice. Like I seen a clip of the Ryan Gosling's character, like Earth or whatever. But no, and like a lot of other movies, in signs, the aliens are shown to be like super tall, lanky creatures that like attack you.
Yeah.
But like, they just like made that up because they don't know. And in another movie, Aliens in the Attic, they're like these little tiny aliens that like live in the attic, and like half of them are good, but then the other half are bad. So, oh, and what's that other movie? Mars Needs Moms. Have you seen that movie?
What? No.
Oh wait, is it the animated one where the mom dies at the end?
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
Is that like an old movie or new?
Oh, it was when I was a kid.
Um,
But no, like those alien, I think they're nice. I don't remember. But no, the kid is like safe. But no, there's, I think a lot of in Home, the aliens are shown to be like taking over Earth, right?
I
But
don't-
isn't that because?
The Boov are attacking them.
Mm,
It's like the media, like I think a lot of the kids ones.
isn't it because they thought the main alien guy got kidnapped by the humans or something? They thought so they invaded the humans. No.
No, they're just running away.
Mm.
But no, I think a lot of the kids ones show that aliens aren't as scary or bad.
Yeah. Like they make them look friendly. And stuff,
Yeah,
too.
because in Home they're like these little purple guys with tentacles and stuff.
Mm.
But then like I think Signs is like rated PG-13 or something. That's like the older audience. It shows that the aliens are scary. Like Nope 2,
Yeah.
because that one's like for
Scary.
older people.
Mm.
It shows like the alien being bad, you know, killing people.
Mm.
I think it's just the difference in age groups. But no, a lot of people that do make all the theories and all that, they are adults and they're seeing the aliens being portrayed as bad, you know?
Mhm.
But who knows? Okay, now that we've looked at how media and social media can shape people's views on aliens, let's take a look at some of the conspiracy theories and real life sightings that people have seen and why they continue to believe in them.
Okay, so one of the most well-known UFO sightings is the Roswell incident. I don't know too much about it, but according to Nick Pope's June 2025 article on BBC Sky at Night magazine, believers say spacecraft was crashed in the New Mexico desert with debris and possibly alien bodies recovered by the U.S. government, making the beginning of a decades-long cover-up. And the government actually later stated that it was a weather balloon later, which caused a lot of people
A
to
lot of
speculate more.
Theories.
But we don't know for sure.
Yeah, we
Who
never
actually
know.
Because like,
knows.
why would they not announce it immediately?
Yeah.
That was the weather balloon. You know
Well,
what I
they
mean?
didn't know, so
Oh.
they had to look at cameras and all that, I guess.
I guess, but no. That there's, I think one of the most well-known one is about Area 51. Like people
Mhm.
thinking about
I think the younger generation knows that.
Well, yeah, because what was it? 2019? 2020? Which one?
Yeah.
One of those years.
Like
People
people
were
like
like-
rated it.
Yeah, they're like,
Did-
oh, let's raid Area 51 to discover the truth about what they're hiding.
And like 3 people showed up.
Yeah, that was a whole thing.
they
Like
didn't
millions of
actually,
people.
like,
They
do
didn't do
anything.
anything.
It
But no,
was around.
since Area 51, since we like have no information about what goes on inside of Area 51,
Mhm.
people like make up ideas about what's actually going on. So people are like making theories like, oh, they're hiding spacecraft and aliens in there.
Yeah.
But since they don't know, they just come up with these theories. And since the government keeps it classified, people just like are speculating online, like, oh, this and that, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But you know, at the same time, with all these speculations, there's no evidence proving that it's real. At the same time, there's no evidence proving that it's false, since the government just doesn't want to say, I guess. But according to Daniel Lavelle's April 2026 article, the Pentagon released a report confirming that it could not explain more than 140 incidents of flying objects reported by Navy officers. So that means that there are real events of UFOs just flying around and people are just like, oh, what is that? You know, even the government people, you know, the Navy officers.
Mhm.
But, you know, the UFOs are out there.
But like technically anything could be classified as a UFO, right?
Yes, because unidentified flying object can be anything.
Mm.
'Cause
Like it, yeah.
If you see something, it doesn't automatically mean it's alien.
Mm.
But if people see something with the knowledge that they already have from everything else, like movies and all that, it's just gonna be like, oh, that could be an alien.
Yeah.
They just like they don't know what it is, so they just fill in the gaps with what they already know.
Yeah. Especially because we have like so much pop culture and media about aliens or like what's on the internet already. I think that's why our brain like automatically associates even just the term UFO with aliens. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when people, I think, or I'm gonna assume, when people don't know what's happening, they just fill it in with stuff to try to explain it, you know? But because they don't fully understand what it is, like, oh, you know what? If I don't know what it is, I'm just gonna associate it with aliens because we don't know that much about them, whether or not they're real.
Yeah.
But no, since there's no evidence to prove that they're not real or they are real, it just keeps the topic of whether or not they are real alive, because you know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But,
I think they are.
but I think in reality a lot of UFOs tend to be mistaken for human-made machines. Like in an article by Margaret Osborne in September 2023 by Smithsonian Magazine, most reported sightings of UFOs turn out to be objects like weather balloons, drones, or planes. And then I think what you were saying about how our brain tries to fill in the gaps also makes a difference. And then things like the weather or the time of day or even like lighting can make a big difference too.
Because like, if someone sees a weirdly shaped plane, and they don't know it's a plane, they're just gonna assume like, oh, what is that? And they're gonna take a video and post it online and feel like, oh, it's an alien.
But have you guys ever seen like moving blinking lights at night?
Planes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
If,
you can't
But
see.
if
you don't know
someone
what it
didn't
is.
know
Yeah.
that was a plane, you should assume it's an alien. Because like in Nope,
Yeah.
the cloud looked a little strange, and like, oh, let's just take a closer look, and it wasn't moving.
Like Nope is also a really different alien movie compared to like other movies in the past. Cause then it just looked like a cloud or like.
It was like a floating alien thing.
Yeah, like it made people think like, oh, aliens can look like
Anything.
like everyday objects or like things we see all the time. You know?
You know, instead of like those long people, they're like the humanoid ones.
Yeah.
It was flying, like it was whatever. Yeah, but do you guys believe in aliens?
I think so.
50-50. I don't know.
Why?
Because we can see 46.5 billion light years away, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So-
we can't see a single like. I mean, I guess like thinking about it, like on the satellite, you can't see us.
Okay, so
Oh, bro.
you're not gonna believe in aliens until there is proof
Yes.
that they're real.
Yes.
Okay,
What is there proof? Oh, you have.
There is no proof.
I have proof. Ready? So, we can see 46 billion light years, right? We can see the planets within those 46 billion light years, right?
But we can't zoom in on them.
Yeah. We
Okay.
don't have the technology to zoom in onto the surface. Because, like, if you're in space, like, however many miles away from Earth, like, not even that far away, you can't see if there's life. Like, during the day, where there's no lights, you don't know if there's life down there. So, even on, like, we don't know if there's life on the other planets in our solar system because we can't go down there and find out.
Yeah, we can't even travel there. Like we've only been like
The far-
Mars and
two
Venus.
planets out of
Yeah.
the infinite.
So, and earlier it said that the scientists, the smart people, said there's at least 1 trillion out there in our galaxy. So, Who's
And
this?
there's a million galaxies out there, right?
There's like an infinite amount of galaxies out there.
It's like limitless.
Yeah. So there's no way that we are the only planet.
But we could be alone. Fully alone.
There's no way. 'Cause, like-
why would we be them?
No, because look. I lost my train of thought.
We're really like a grain of sand in this.
Exactly.
In
so
Men in
there
Black,
has to
bro.
there has to be other living beings.
Wait, isn't there like a factual statistic of like whether or not
They're
there's
real
more
or not?
grains of sand than
Planets?
planets, and isn't it like planets are more?
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
think about
crazy.
this. You look into the sky, right? You see all those stars. Those stars are either going to be a planet or a star. And those stars have planets orbiting them. And you don't think in any one of those stars, solar systems, there's at least one that has life.
I don't know. You never know until you have proof. How
Well,
do you,
What?
how are you so sure?
Like it can just be like it doesn't even have to look like humanoid or anything. Like it
If
could
we-
just be a cell or like bacteria.
You
I
know
don't
how-
care about that.
Wait, wait,
I need like a walking or flying.
You know how
Wait, what?
fragile humans and animals are? They can die really easily. If we can live, why can't there be another planet where there's aliens? Like they could be living in the water, and they could be living underwater or underground, and we could see the surface through the telescope. Be like, oh, it's habitable for humans. It has water, it has land, and all that. It's
Mhm.
green, but we can't figure out if there's actually life on there.
Yeah.
You know
Are you 100% sure?
that there's. I can't be 100% sure. I'm
Exactly.
99% sure.
Because you never know.
You never know. That's what I'm saying, guys.
But you're like 50.
But you don't think
I'm like 51-50.
51, 50,
51, 49.
51%?
Right.
Like you think there's not aliens?
But yeah, there is.
Well,
Okay, but okay, think about like the ocean. Like we haven't even explored all of Earth yet, and I feel like animals in the ocean could be considered aliens in some
Mm.
ways. Like
say we don't have the technology to fully discover Earth yet, so we're not gonna have the technology to explore out there in a very long time.
What if we already figured out that there's aliens and they're hiding them in Area 51?
The conspiracy theories. But
You never know, and they're just hiding it from the public.
What
'cause
if they're
they
already
don't
on
want
Earth?
us to freak out.
I think the government's hiding a lot of things.
yeah, but trillions upon trillions of planets out there. I refuse to believe that there's not at least one that has a little bit of life, even like bacteria and all. Well, there's no way. I don't believe it. I believe in aliens.
Or did we like change your mind a little bit?
Yeah, I went up 1%, guys.
Okay.
Okay, I guess. Okay. We hope that you've enjoyed our podcast and learned more about the different perspectives about whether or not aliens are real. And once again, I'm Nick Serino, your moderator, and today I've been joined by Jade Guevara and Isis Fernandez. Thank you so much for watching.